Kwa dhimbele nyakura mga Jatend piny Kenya William Ruto timoro mo kod PM kada Prime Minister ma piny Hispania Pedro Sanchez manie limbe pacho ka. Gidhi timo twak ma kanyakle kar jot ma Jatend piny e boma ma Nairobi ka. Tok mano to Pedro dhi limo kar timo nonro mar kirdi mayudre kar dak ma South. Winj kaka twak dhi nyime.
Find its way into our continent, and we can grow those relations on the basis of mutual respect and ensuring that we leverage the economic opportunities that come to our market. I want to let you know, Your Excellency, that as a region, especially the East African Community region, we are all systems go in ensuring that we build this region both as a common market and also progressing towards a federation. We are looking forward to learning experiences from Spain and the European Union. You have walked this journey ahead of us, and we will look forward to learning from you how to consolidate our market and how to take it to the level of a federation, because we are very strong believers that the future is that of cooperation, working together and building a common market, not just as the East Africa community, but also as the continent of Africa, using the infrastructure of Africa Continental Free Trade Area, that Kenya is a signatory. And again, Spain can leverage on the advantage you get out of Kenya being the champion, not just for the East Africa community, but the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. Your Excellency, let me also undertake that Kenya will continue to be a responsible player in the global stage. Spain and Kenya hold the same position on matters to do with Ukraine, and we believe that the internationally recognized instruments that calls for the respect of boundaries of countries is the bare minimum that any nation should live by. And it is our position as Kenya and as East Africa that the issues around Ukraine should be resolved in the earliest time possible, because in the midst of the COVID pandemic and the climate change serious challenges we have, the least we need is a war in between. So I think that is our collective position, and I'm happy that we share this with our good friends in Spain. Your Excellency, let me also commend you for inviting Kenya to the alliance against desertification that Spain is building with Senegal, and I have committed that Kenya will join the alliance. We have already undertaken as a country the policy direction that we are going to plant 5 billion trees in the next 5 years and another 10 billion trees in the next 10 years. That is going to contribute significantly to the fight against desertification and the challenges that come with climate change. Your Excellency, again, you can count on my support and that of my government in ensuring that we take a common position when we go to Sharm el-Sheikh later next month, so that we can, in a robust manner, in an honest conversation, be able to have a discussion on the effects of climate change, especially those of drought, those of famine, the loss of wildlife, the loss of livestock, and the threat to human life that is being caused by the ravages of climate change, and have a candid discussion on the matter of loss and damage, and how we can work with multilateral organizations to provide financing for resilience, climate change financing, for mitigation, for adaptation, and for the after effects. Your Excellency, let me conclude by saying that the invitation you have extended to me to come to Spain, I will, in an affirmative way, respond to that invitation, and maybe sometimes next year. Ahead of my coming, we have agreed that at the ministerial level, we will have an engagement in Spain, and my Minister for Foreign Affairs will come with our business fraternity so that we can have a business engagement between the private sector in Kenya, the private sector in Spain, and be able to work on a common ground of how we can leverage on this good relationship to build the economies of our countries for the mutual benefit of our two countries. Your Excellency, again, on behalf of the people of Kenya and the government of Kenya, I welcome you and your delegation to our country. I know you still have to pay a visit to the UN and to Kirdi. You will see quite a bit of what Kenya is made of in your few hours that you have in our country. Again, let me thank you most profusely for being the first president to visit me, and look forward to working with you into the future. Thank you very much, and welcome, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. President, President Ruto. I'm honored to be the first ever Spanish Prime Minister to visit Kenya. Of course, we're looking forward to have your visit in Spain soon next year, and of course to strengthening our bilateral cooperation on many fields, trade, investments, and of course all these common challenges that you mentioned before regarding especially climate change. Together, I think that we can work before the COP27 that we will have in Egypt later November. Allow me, Mr. President, to say a few words in Spanish. I know that there are some schools that are interested also to have their students learning Spanish, but I think that I need to learn also a bit of Swahili. Yes. I will do it. But Kenya is a country, es un país prioritario.